We get really scared to tell the truth about what we don't know, what we're vulnerable about. And actually, if you're playing the long game, then that's always the answer. That's the secret to it all. A lot of how I think about business today was from I said, hey, to work with you as a real partner, we need to invite you to Switzerland. I would love you to meet the team, introduce you to the executives, and we'll spend a day with you in Switzerland. At 11 p.m., I land in Switzerland. I'm jet lagged, I've been flying for 30 hours, and I get this email, and it says, hey, Shane, see you tomorrow. Make sure you wear a suit and tie required. Wear a if you want to fit in. I don't have a suit and tie. What do? I see my assistant, I said, hey, tomorrow morning I need a suit and I need a 9:30 is when the store looks like it opens. I have an hour and then I have a 25-minute Uber. I rolled to the Bloomingdale's of Switzerland with my suitcase with gym shorts on. And I meet this guy. I'm like, I have 10 minutes. I need a full suit. I need socks. I need shoes. I need tie. I need everything. Yeah. And he's like, 10 minutes, boss. We need to hem the pants. You got to hem the pants. I'm like, I don't have time to hem the pants. Okay, here's the deal. Mark my pants and then I'm going to run to the store. I'll leave your credit card here. I'll leave my suitcase here and I'll be back in 10 minutes. Can you do it? He's like, yes, boss, we can do it. I was like, okay. So I run down the street and I walk in. I'm like, hey, we have to like sit down. We got to engrave it. I'm like, I literally have 10 minutes. She's like, oh, we can't do 10 minutes. We have to do the green box and all this fancy shit. And I was like, I don't know. I just need a watch. And she's like, you have to have it engraved. You have has a story. And I'm like, okay, write my tattoo, says logos. And she's like, custom font, too hard. It's going to take an hour. I'm like, write it in Helvetic. I don't care what you do. Just put a word on it. How long? She's like, it would take 30 minutes. And I'm like, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. If I run back. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave a credit card here. I'll be back in 10 minutes. I'm going to run back to the Bloomingdale stores, put on a full suit. I'll run back here, get the watch, order an Uber on the way and go to this meeting. I run back. I walk in. They're putting every single piece of clothing on me, head to toe, all this stuff. Run back to the watch, get the watch. She leaves the box. Uber shows up, get there. 5 minutes. I'm out of breath. I walk in and I just stop and I like take a deep breath and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I'm a mess. And it was the greatest meeting I've ever had. We get to the end of the day. The head guy looks at me, he says, Shane, what's the story behind your watch? And I said, do you want the truth or the lie? And he said, your choice. I told him the same story I just told you. And I said, listen, I didn't know what doing business with Switzerland was like. I don't know what being at this elite level is like. At the end of it, he said, Shane, that was the right answer. We get really scared to tell the truth about what we don't know, what we're vulnerable about. And actually, if you're playing the long game, then that's always the answer. That's the secret to it all. What they wanted in a partner was someone who wanted to do this for 10 to 20 years. They wanted the relationship. We get this contract, and I'll never forget it landed. We quoted them $450,000. We get the contract back, and it says $575,000. And I'm like, what the fuck? The sales lady who's leading the deal called her and said, hey, you overbid $125,000. And she goes, no, that's not the air. That's just how much it's worth. She goes, Shane, we're investing in a relationship here. When we call, you're gonna answer.